Do you want us to cut out these graph things?
We're going to talk about it. Okay, so you guys have two papers in front of you. You have the white piece of paper and you have the pink piece of paper. So everybody put the white piece of paper on top so you can look at this. So what you have to do here is rearrange these, convert these standard form linear equations or linear inequalities into slope-intercept form, right? So that's going to be our first step. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. Now I have 3y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 6. And then remember I have to get y by itself. So I'm going to divide by 3. So I have y is greater than or equal to negative 2/3 x plus 2. So there's my linear inequality. It's kind of blurry. Okay. So then my job is to go over here to this pink page and find the matching graph, right? So some of us are better at just graphing it and then finding the matching one. So that's why you have this blank page on the back. If you want to actually graph it yourself and then find the matching one, you don't have to. Or you can just look at these and say, all right, what are some landmarks? I know my y-intercept is 2. So I'm going to look for where my lines go through 2. So this one goes through 2. My slope is negative 2/3. So it's not going to be B because this is a positive slope, right? So I'm going to keep going around and finding which graph might match it. I also have other key things to look for, like the type of line. So for this one, am I going to have a solid or a dashed line? Solid. So I'm going to look for a y-intercept that has, there's a y-intercept that's 2. Oh, this is a positive, so it's not going to be that one. You guys see how this works?
It's D.
It looks like it's D.
It is not D. Keep going. That's a positive 2. That's a negative slope. That's a solid line, but it's greater than, right? So wouldn't it be shaded up here if it's greater? It is O. Yes. So then what you can do, and what I would suggest, is putting a little O here on your paper to keep track, and then maybe check off the graph you used.
Looks like an upside down Q.
The O makes you say oh.
And then go through and work on the other ones. Another thing I need you to do right now is number each of these. So when you have a question, you can say I'm looking at number 7, if it's on number 7. So go ahead. We're going to number these, and it's going to be 1, and then below it is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you flip it over.
Oh, there's a back.
Oh, of course there's a back. And then we've got 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. So there are 16 problems. There are 20 graphs, so you won't use 4 of them. You're welcome.
No,
And
don't do that.
so I suggest you work through these, figure out what goes where. Check with me before you cut out and glue things if you're not 100% sure. Okay, I have had students that had to carefully tear off graphs and then glue new ones. Yes, Julia.
What do we do with the white boxes?
So then you'll cut out these eventually and glue these on there, right? So here's my finished copy, right?
Oh, so you write the work outside. Okay.
Yep, so I wrote the work right here, found it, found the graph, and now I'm going to move on to problem 2, and I'll put the letter here, and then you'll glue it last. I would say gluing should be last. Daniel.
Can I do the work inside the box since we're going to be gluing a little green on top of it?
That is definitely your choice. Yep,
That sounds
that's not a bad idea.
Little.
Smarter, not harder. I like it. Any other questions for the good of the group?
Hi, West people.
Okay. Oh, yep, if you want to say hi, say hi.
Hi. Hola.
Okay, now say bye.
Bye-bye.